USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, presents the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Welcome to the USAA Insurance Halftime. The Niners knew they had to set the tone early, had to get out to an early lead. But, Boog, what about this Rams defense and Von Miller?
Well, the Rams defense and Von Miller wanted to come out, and they want to rush the passer. But it's almost as if Kyle Shanahan said, you know what? I'm not going to allow you to do that. We're going to line up and play smash-mouth football, and we're going to make you play in a phone booth and stop this run game.
And show different formations like Deebo Samuel as running back. That's not something that Sean McVay was expected to see tonight.
Not only that, especially they want to come out. And Deebo Samuel, you may not be a number one wide receiver from that standpoint, but we can get you the ball in a plethora of ways. But I just love how they use Elijah Mitchell coming downhill, full speed. The offensive line, Trent Williams is playing the left tackle position better than anybody in football. Deebo Samuel, the ultimate Swiss Army knife. Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers offensive line control the football game.
And how about the Rams offense? This has been a lot of moving pieces over just the last few days, and that's not easy.
Well, it's not easy. And they had a concerted effort to get the ball to OBJ on the first play. They want to show off the new toy. But overall, too many pick Matthew Stafford, a couple of interceptions. You can't go to the Super Bowl and do what they want to do, throwing picks, maybe a little bit of a force of the football, trying to get the ball deep to OBJ early on. They're going to have to settle down, go back to their roots. And Sean McVay did that in the second quarter, lining up, running the football, being physical, the play-action pass, getting the ball into the playmaker's hands.
And look, it had to be uplifting to bring OBJ out here tonight, but also deflating to lose Robert Woods to a season-ending torn ACL. There's no way that can't impact the team.
And Adam, speaking of injuries, just some quarterback updates.
Listen, Cam Newton is being prepared as if he's going to be the starting quarterback on Sunday against Ron Rivera and the Washington football team. Matt Rule said today that they're going to get Cam Newton the majority of the reps with the starting offense. Cliff Kingsbury, the Cardinals coach, said it's going to be a close call whether Kyler Murray can start Sunday at Seattle. Keep in mind the Cardinals have a bye next week, and Kevin Stefanski, the Browns coach, said that there was no ligament damage to Baker Mayfield's knee. He will be day-to-day with a contusion.
All right, well, that's a little bit of good news. And here at Levi Stadium, it's the Niners who set the early tone. The Niners defense, Jimmy Ward, his second interception of the game. This one, a pick six. And coming up next, an exclusive sneak peek at Tom Brady's Man in the Arena, debuting tomorrow on ESPN+.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Insurance for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
Hey, USAA, it's Gronk again, and I'm here with my man, Frank. Frank, say hi.
Hi.
Frank was in the Army, and he's been enjoying that award-winning USAA service for like
10 years.
Anyway, he's in. And Frank, don't you love me, man?
Sure, Gronk.
And don't you think I deserve a USAA membership?
Did you serve? Are your parents members?
Nope.
Then no. I love that. It's for the military community.
Frank, that's not the line.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
This is the story of an athlete.
My name is Bart Salgado, and I played football since I was a kid.
This is a story of resilience.
After multiple tours of duty overseas, I returned home and was injured.
This is the story of a leader.
Now, through the NFL's partnership with the Bob Woodruff Foundation, I play and coach other veterans in Move United's Wheelchair Football League.
The NFL is proud to partner with organizations that support our military and veteran communities.
Thinking about how Howard Cosell would describe you guys, he would simply say, Peyton Williams Manning, a man whose career was totally eclipsed by the exploits of his youngest sibling, one Elisha Nelson Manning.
I want to block Aaron Darnold. I don't know, or Donald, either one. Can you kind of just do us a favor and tell people that there's no such thing as a curse, that that's not a real thing?
No, I believe that it is a thing, and that's why I'm not playing next week. I didn't know if it would carry over into golf or not.
Welcome back to the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Tomorrow on ESPN Plus, it's the premiere of an all-new series, Man in the Arena, Tom Brady. Throughout the series, the 7-time Super Bowl champ gives you the first-hand look at what it's like to play in those big games and deconstructs the milestones of a legendary career. Each episode explores the pivotal moments of Brady's life on and off the field. Here's a sneak peek at the first episode.
When I look at what Drew went through, I look at someone who is very unselfish. I think that lesson's embedded in me. There's nothing you can accomplish in football without everyone else, without the team, without the coaches, without the fans, without your families. You know, it's the ultimate team sport.
And I think for Tom, it was an important lesson that you have to fight to stay in that position, to never give it up. And you got to do whatever it takes to continue to do what you do at a high level. Because it's always that thought that how I got my job and what I went through to get it. There's somebody always knocking.
You got to be ready when your opportunity presents itself. I don't think I was physically prepared. Was I mentally and emotionally ready? Absolutely. I had a confidence in me. I always felt like, you know, even going back to Michigan, I always said, man, if they put me on the field, they're never going to take me off. And I remember I was eating breakfast in Ann Arbor after a game one day in my senior year. My parents were in there with me. We were having breakfast that day after the game, and I said, one day, I'm going to be a household name, you know? And I said it as a joke, but man, I think now I look back 23 years later and I go, fucking household name. It's like anything, it's progress and it's evolution. It's a series of small steps that seem so insignificant at the time that you're making them, that when you look back, you realize the distance traveled. It's been incredible for me to love what I'm doing and to chase something for so long. And I'm still doing it.
What an awesome look inside the start of Brady's legendary career. You can see the first episode of Man in the Arena, Tom Brady, beginning tomorrow exclusively on ESPN Plus, with new episodes dropping every Tuesday. Tonight, what a first half for the Niners. Jimmy Garoppolo to Deebo Samuel for the 8-yard touchdown. Niners trying to make it 5 straight wins against the Rams. Third quarter coming.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, thanks you for watching the USAA Insurance Halftime.